everyone. I'm the Angry Video Game Tranny. I'm a tranny, and I get angry at video games. Except actually today's video is going to be pretty different because it's actually not a review. Now, don't you worry one bit, because the next video I'm planning on doing is a review, but for today's video, I thought I'd do something a little different. That's right, today we're going to be talking about trans characters in video games. More often than not, trans characters across media are, let's be real here, fucking punching bags, and little more. So that's why I thought I would use today's video to highlight some trans characters in video games who most people probably don't even know are trans. There's not a lot of people on YouTube talking about this kind of thing, so I thought I might break some ground here. For example, Birdo from Super Mario.
This is as far as you go!
Yeah. Didn't know that, did ya? Yeah, believe it or not, actually, Birdo from the Super Mario series is transsexual. There's evidence for this as far back as her original appearance in Super Mario Bros. 2. Fun fact, by the way, Super Mario Bros. 2 was actually never meant to be a sequel to Super Mario Bros., because in Japan, it was originally Doki Doki Panic. You might be wondering what or where this evidence is, but I say look no further than the game's instruction manual. The manual has a section for all the enemies you can find in the game, including the character we're talking about right now, Birdo. Oh, no, I mean Ostro? So, wait, is her name Birdo, or is it Ostro? Well, someone fucked up. It actually gets a little more confusing from there when we read what the manual has to say about Birdo. He thinks he is a girl and he spits eggs from his mouth. He'd rather be called Birdetta. Honestly, it's pretty fucked up how they just call Birdo a guy like that. But after this point, it's not really mentioned that much. Since then, though, Birdo's become a bit of a regular in Mario spin-off games. Besides a few offhanded comments, she's for the most part referred to as a girl. Don't know why they had to be so mean to her in the Mario 2 manual. Who knows, maybe she was early into her transition and no one in the Mushroom Kingdom really respected her until she sucked enough dicks or something, I don't know. I mean, shit, with a mouth like that, what else do you think she uses it for besides spitting eggs? They haven't really acknowledged Birdo being trans very much. Except when they did. Birdo appears in the Japan-only game Captain Rainbow, where she is arrested for trying to use the women's restroom. Yeah, even in Nintendo games, we still get treated like this. Since the game is in Japanese and I can't really read Japanese, I don't really know what happens beyond this, so let's move on. So for those of you who didn't know this, it's probably mind-blowing to know that the biggest video game series of all time has a trans character. And I'll blow your mind even more. It's not just one trans character, but two trans characters. Vivian, a character from Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. Now, I'll be honest, I've never played this game. I can't speak much of it. In spite of that, though, I felt I should still talk about this character. If nothing else, I get to spread around this little factoid a little more. For those of you that actually have played the game, though, you're probably hearing me say this and thinking, hey, wait a minute. I don't fucking remember this in the game. When the fuck was this? And there's a good reason you wouldn't have known about this if you played the game in English. Because they completely fucking removed it. From what I understand, Vivian is being bullied by her sisters, essentially, for being trans. And a big part of her character is that she overcomes that. In the English version, however, instead she's just bullied with generic insults. It's honestly kind of upsetting that they did completely remove this from the game in America and any other English-speaking countries, I guess. Maybe one of these days, if I see the game in stores, I'll pick it up and finally play the game for myself. However, the entire time I'll be playing, all I'll be able to think about is how upsetting it is that they removed this. Man, censorship is a bitch. Yeah, sorry to disappoint all you Paper Mario fans who didn't know this until now. I can't be of much help on this subject because, again, I have not played the game. However, there is one character I know a bit more about. Would you believe me if I told you that among Capcom's ranks, one of their most popular character is a trans woman? That's right, we're talking about Poison from Final Fight, one of gaming's most iconic transsexuals. Or, well, it's kind of complicated. You probably know the story by now, right? Capcom released Final Fight in America, and Americans didn't like it how you were beating up women in the game, so they made her trans. Pretty fucked up, huh? Well, what if I told you that's not actually true? I'm just gonna go all out and say that the story that Poison was changed to be a trans woman for localization purposes is complete fucking horseshit. From her very conception, Poison was meant to be a trans woman. And my evidence for this is her concept art alone. See that Japanese text down there? Yeah, that says new half, which is kind of a rough translation for tranny or she-male. A bit crude, but it's pretty straight to the point. Hell, similarly to Birdo, if you check the SNES instructions for Final Fight, it says the exact same thing there for Poison too. That she's a new half. Hell, Capcom's own Yoshinori Ono actually had something to say on the issue himself. When asked, he said that in America, Poison is post-op, but in Japan, quote-unquote, she simply tucks her business away to look female. Gotta say, I'm pretty fucking impressed by her tucking game. This idea that Poison wasn't meant to be trans and was only changed to be so when Capcom of America, or Nintendo of America, or the American government, or the Japanese government, or the American general public, or the Japanese general public told them that they didn't like that you could hit women in the game. It's a complete urban legend. I honestly have no fucking idea where this even came from in the first place, and why everyone and their moms seem to believe it. But I think someone needs to put this rumor to rest. I guess this doesn't really answer the question of why they replaced Poison and her recolored sister Roxy with two random thugs in the SNES release of Final Fight. So yeah, we have a canonical transsexual character in a pretty popular old game, and she's hot as fuck. Now with that settled, the biggest problem now is how Poison isn't in Street Fighter. Come on Capcom, make it happen. I think we can end this video on an interesting note. It's kind of breaking my own rule, because this character isn't actually trans, but I think there might be something worth saying here. So, without further ado, let's talk about the boy in Guilty Gear who everyone thinks is a girl. Okay, came back at the right time. Hey, whatever you fucking do right now, do not finish what you're about to say, because it's gonna age so fucking poorly. Who the fuck are you? Look, I know this is gonna sound insane and everything, but, I'm you from the future. Wait, you're me from the future? How does that... does time travel exist? No, it's only for the sake of this video. Oh. Well, that's kinda disappointing. Okay, yeah, well, that's all besides the point. The real reason I did this, why I went through all this fucking effort to time travel in the first place, what you're about to say, it's horribly outdated, in the year that I'm from, in the future. There's a new Guilty Gear game, it's been out for a while, and, Bridget's in it now, she's trans. She is trans in the game, she says she's a girl, she's trans, everyone loves her, and people fucking hate your video because you called her a boy the entire time, and they were too fucking dumb to check the date the video was uploaded. Wait, you're telling me that Bridget actually is trans? I mean, that's pretty fucking awesome, but, like, that makes this whole fucking part of the video completely fucking pointless. Yeah, I know, it's actually pretty great, but also, there's kind of like a big debate about it online. Like, there's people who say that Bridget's not actually trans, and, you know, the creator of the game actually came out himself, and he said, he corrected it just to say that, yeah, she is trans actually, and people are still arguing about it. It's kind of weird. I don't really get it. So, wait, you're telling me that the guy who made the game said it himself, and people still don't believe it? What kind of fucked up world do you come from? Yeah, the future I'm from kinda fucking sucks. Sucks a tranny's dick. Well, why the fuck did you have to come back in time now when I'm recording the fucking video? It's time travel. I don't gotta explain shit. Oh. Wow, okay, well, hey, if you're from the future, you've gotta be on, like, season, 20 of Haruhi by now, right? What's with that look? Oh, they never made a season 3. Oh, is there a new Darkstalkers game now? No, they still haven't. Are you fucking serious? There still isn't? Well, I don't know. There's got to be like some cool thing like that, right? They released a collection like 10 years ago, and they actually released another collection pretty recently, though. That's something. Did The World Ends With You 2 ever get made? No, they did actually make that one, though. It's really fucking good. It also sold really poorly, and I don't think they're ever gonna make another game in the series, though. Holy shit, that's fucking awesome, but, like, that's also pretty lame, huh? Yeah. Okay, but can you at least tell me if they put Gino in Smash? They had to have done that, right? Who? You know, the puppet character from Super Mario RPG. Like, everyone wanted him in Brawl. He's in, like, the newest Smash game, right? Or the one after Brawl, right? Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. No, it's never gonna happen. Damn. Future's fucked. Oh, you have no fucking idea. So, are you gonna, like, leave the video now, or... I don't know, actually. I don't really have anywhere to be. And you know, it's actually gonna be a bit before I can get back to my time. I was actually kind of wondering if I could, like, crash at your place or something. Alright, maybe I should just end this video before it gets any weirder. So anyways, this is all to say, yeah, there was actually quite a bit of trans characters, more than you probably knew of, and who knows all the characters I don't even know of, because I'm sure there's plenty, and this isn't even counting years to come. There might be all sorts of trans characters in upcoming games. Maybe one of these days, you know, a big series like Pokemon will have one. I mean, hey, if Mario has 2, why not? Well, this has been the Angry Video Game Tranny. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next